Hey everybody, meteorologist Derek Beasley here with another update for you just before 8:40 Eastern Daylight Time. Tracking storms now developing in the immediate Baltimore, D.C. area. The strongest storm in the area right now is moving through Frederick as well as Carroll County. Pretty nasty storm coming up on Westminster now, damaging wind gusts. There have also been some reports of rotation with this storm, mainly to the south and west around the Union Bridge area. But you can see how the storms are really starting to ramp up in intensity as they track off towards the east. So again, really, it's two areas that we're concerned about right now in the state, and that's going to be Western Maryland and these storms that are occurring here in the central portion of the state. So I'll kind of widen this out so you can see what we got going on. Notice that the storms over on the eastern shore, not nearly as strong as they were as they pushed out of southern Maryland, but we're keeping an eye on development now through parts of Montgomery County into Howard County now, down near the district, northern Prince George's, northern parts of Anne Arundel County around Odenton. These are going to be moving perhaps up towards Glen Burnie, the Baltimore area, and up around, let's say, places like Pasadena, Cape St. Clair, areas that were hard hit coming up this past Friday. It looks like more storms are beginning to develop out that way. We're going to be monitoring these for the potential for them to strengthen. Also, I want to take your attention out towards Western Maryland. We're watching this squall line that is now pushing through Garrett County. Severe thunderstorm warnings there for portions of the county. Looks like it was just dropped. But we'll see if they extend this over into Allegheny County, and a little bit closer inspection of what the storm's doing. And you can see how the storm kind of has this wavy pattern to it. And when you start seeing these little bows or these little segments that are pushing out, that's where we could be looking at some strong wind gusts. So this will be pushing through most of Garrett County right now. So Friendsville out towards Frostburg into the Cumberland area. And then eventually these are going to be pushing closer to I-81 over the next hour or so as they march through western portions of the state. Again, damaging wind gusts are going to be the most likely threat with this particular band of storms as it pushes on through. Severe thunderstorm watch again remains in effect statewide, most of the state till 11 o'clock. There are a few counties over the eastern shore until 1 o'clock. But again, of immediate concern is this storm right here. Doesn't look as well-defined as it did earlier as far as any rotation, but it may be undergoing a period of reorganization. So it looks like it is trying to build a little bit farther towards the south. And of course, we've got these other storms that are down here just to the south. Look how they're really starting to ramp up in intensity. So downpours, lightning, thunder, gusty winds, maybe a little bit of hail, and also that very small threat for an isolated tornado. I'll keep you updated here throughout the evening. If any more storms look like they're going to be menacing.